With me this time. We walking around here. It was a crazy week. Shout out to Key on the Red My Block show. I got to watch some of that. Definitely tapped on some of the stuff I was going to talk about too with Drake album and all of that. But for me, I had a decent time just exploring some new music. I tried my best to listen to a lot of underground people this week, the past few weeks, as well as the rest of those weeks that I was talking about before the Black Mexico interview. So, yeah, I just been doing that and creating mostly my own music and stuff. So it's been a good few weeks with me. It's a good time in general. With music, I like some of the stuff that have been coming out that I talked about last time, and then like a bunch of singles. I don't know how I've been feeling about projects that's been coming out, but I've been good with the singles and stuff, so that's new. But anyway, one of the first little Jones that I heard recently that at least that got me pretty hyped. This one I really don't go on the list, but I was pretty excited about it. There's a low key group. They call You and Bubba. I think if I'm saying their name right, but I just heard them boys on Instagram maybe like a few days ago. But they do like real like instrumental like aesthetic type shit. Um, so their vibe was pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get a few seconds into that. But that'll probably be the only song that's like that. This other group that I heard from Instagram was pretty live too. I find a lot of good people on IG. I found Nolo on IG. I found Devil on IG. And then these two people that I'm gonna talk about today. So if you're on IG and you got some detailed shit, you probably find it. If I don't, y'all know what the message. As a matter of fact, you go ahead and make sure that I'm in the bottom different shit. Don't. That could be scrolling up here too. Yeah, I can get ready. But yeah, that's where y'all can hit me at. So y'all can know what's good with that one. Just in case. Speaking of all these people on IG. Um, but yeah, man, I forgot to share the screen. Let me go ahead and do this real quick for y'all. Yeah, let's see. My fault, my shit a little slow. But yeah, I listened to a few more of their songs. They're pretty decent. Um, I think it's two brothers, but my mistake if y'all are not brothers. You and brother. But I like y'all little vibe. I didn't get a chance to really go through their IG too extensively because I actually heard them on the IG, what you call it, the IG, like little ad scroll. So I was kind of just scrolling past, and after I heard it, I immediately went to YouTube. So got the algorithm because they probably hate me for this shit. I had to get right real quick time for the one time. Uh, I got these funky ass.
Spectrum Business is made to.
But yeah, man.
Beat is not sold until the check clears. Period.
Yeah, man, that always be so. That's one of the little late night vibes, type drive, type beat. The other John that I wanted to put y'all on that I heard from IG is this beat here called Cruiser. The way y'all got this on IG too, let me say, it's freaky as hell. I wouldn't have thought that was y'all name looking y'all up on YouTube. So I don't know if y'all did that on purpose.
When your hotel room is your bedroom and your living room and your dining room, maybe you need more than a hotel room. Get an Airbnb and get more space.
I get some votes, so you get them out of here. Please, I know y'all can get a lot of that. Gotta trust. Not all my video niggas, cinematography, director type vibe. That shit is hard, man. Y'all check that out. The next one I'm gonna show y'all is this Offset. Bro was going crazy on his little on the block freestyle, and I feel like he been on a decent little tear with his shawty. So I like that he was still able to do something with the freestyle. I'm gonna give it a few seconds to let it cook. Turn it on real quick.
We posting the flame and they eat it up. I ordered the Bravo 200 more thousand. I spent a little 50 to geek it up. If it's smoking your heart, nigga, speak it up. Nigga, talk about it. I got young niggas already caught about it. I done fought on the bitch and forgot about it. He got left.
No, I didn't. No parts in the beginning of that. But yeah, man, he's slid. Y'all know how Set do. They're going pretty smooth. I know I said there was a bunch of Uzi leaks. But I'm gonna play this leak first, but there's at least Bobby featured. Not like Zudi's Bobby featured, but
Yeah.
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 But yeah, check that John out. It's called Code of Silence, man. He get on there and get to talking about the trap wars and all of that. So that's a good one for when the brand outside and all that cool shit. Yeah, fair. I think for YouTube that might have been it. I actually didn't like the. I know I'm saying the thing, which I actually didn't like the Gene Dawson and June. It was straight, but music goes, but my vibe. But, I mean, if you want to go run that, that we dropped recently. Too. Another little John that I was fucking with was my SoundCloud niggas. They was going pretty hard, but I'm kind of hold off on them. I feel like it was one of the person I wanted to talk about on YouTube that I had listened to. Oh yeah, it's Dirk and Cuddy. Yeah. I was just searching up. But yeah, man, him and Cuddy made a new song and video that Cole Bennett did. It came out a little over a week ago. I definitely wasn't expecting this shit. This shit was a random ass collab, but it actually was a decent ass song. It was decent. I was rocking with how the song went. I was rocking with. Honestly, kind of the video too. I feel like the video could have been a little bit more creative, but it was a cold beat, so he be doing his effects and all that. And I feel like he got a particular like seasoning to his videos and he be doing it. It was kind of where I expected it from the Cole. I knew they was gonna hit me with a little ad. On the other side, though, my niggas on SoundCloud, I think it's about 4 artists that I'm gonna hit y'all with. If it's anybody on SoundCloud, I haven't reached out to any of y'all, but if anybody watching this, if you on SoundCloud or you got some niggas on SoundCloud to drop, y'all can hit me up too for the interviews. I got y'all, and I will be on the lookout for more people. I do be scouting that post too. And I'm gonna start to get on like audio and stuff like that too for all my international players. Try getting a little something, from y'all too. I ain't know Dirk could play the guitar either in the video. I don't know if that's.
Gotta hit 1,000 girls before you fall in love. Gotta say you older just to get inside the club. Inside the house, starving, went to school to get lunch. Had to dress for feelings before I ever dressed for prom.
Okay, I was rocking with it though. He looked like bro from Mortal Kombat, and he looked like Shorty off the Assassin's Guild on, on Hunter x Hunter. But I'm rocking with it, man. He did his thing. Cuddy came on there. I was pretty Cuddy. So what's the real happy son? Nigga like me was happy. High school me was happy. That was a cool song. Yeah, Uzi vibe. What was the other one? I want to say it's Cake. I talked about it in the last one, but I didn't. This so was a leak, I think, off of Barter. And that shit leaked 6 years ago. That's wrong. Yeah, Big Cake, my fault. But yeah, I'm gonna run that one next. I mean, I think that's it for YouTube. The only thing I was checking out on the tube was that West Side Gun. I was looking at that like, right before it started. I was watching that. That.
Honorable C note.
I don't know, man. I like West Side.
Yeah. Probably in the freezer where my wrist stay. Yeah, this is not a dick, just it's a big face. Yeah, everything flooded.
I think I'll be okay because it's a leak. But that's the leak, man. Uzi kind of did this thing on there. It's a little bit of old school Uzi, so that's happening. Shit. Other than that, man, let me go back. Yeah, back to Philly real quick. Just got to share on whole time. But other than that, man, my SoundCloud people was pretty decent. There's a few songs on there. I think I'm gonna just play them in the background instead of actually sharing on it that way. You have to deal with the time, kind of bouncing back and forth with that. So give me 2 sets. But y'all know I like the slow songs. So probably is gonna be slower than reverb. Y'all know that. But besides that, one of the first people I had heard was this dude named X Brown. I think I found Buddy on Discord, but this song was called My Kin. It was pretty smooth. Man. I'll let these run a little longer than the 10. This I'll show y'all the cover. Actually, this is what made me play it too. On top of me finding the flower, the anime BPA type cover. That was icy to me. So. This next one is from this artist. It was pretty smooth too, but more like the R&B vibe. I'm supposed to get down pretty This next one is from a bro called Gas Dom 3, I guess. I don't know. But it's called Rock Out Slow to Lose. Yeah, any of y'all three, I would review any of y'all. So I'm gonna be on the lookout. I'm gonna definitely try to find y'all, track y'all down. This next one is from Zell. This is another slow song. It's called Heat. I don't know if it's Lil Zelly or if it's just Zell. They ain't say Lil Zelly and I ain't see like Zelly. Plus, let's do a pick Lil Maul, Lil Yeah. This last one is or actually it's two more from SoundCloud, but this other one is from bro. His name is Taylor Made, and this one is called Green. I like this one because he had the little Draymond Green cover, so I thought he was gonna come on something a little different. But actually, I still like what he did. I was surprised. But it was still smooth. Yeah, he was talking street shit, but that was cool. This last one is by JX. This one called Playboy. I ain't never heard of none of these artists either, so I have no relationship with them. If you ain't got any ties to them from somebody who knows somebody, run that, man. Let's make something. Yeah, he talking this talk. I ain't did no research on y'all, man. I gotta see where some of y'all from. I can't tell where none of y'all from actually from any of them songs, so that's kind of fire. But yeah, that's it for my SoundCloud people, man. It was going pretty crazy out here. I don't think I got no stragglers on none of these other apps. It's the songs that I normally be playing for y'all. Hey, if it was me, you already know what y'all need to do on one time. But on the old school tip, I probably hit that Rick Ross and Kanye, that Devil in a New Dress, way too many times in the past month. And I think I told y'all I had listened to Huncho. I remember where I had heard him from a few years ago. He had that song called Give It Up to God. I had talked about him on the last show. We had your friends. So maybe I could get in contact with Bill and try to reach out with Huncho and see if I can hop on with him. Um, Besides that, man, I went some more. I got Rilo with me. Slow, obviously, and some OP. Pretty satisfied the past few weeks. So I think I played a couple of Diego mixes while I was working out. I misnamed that Baby Smooth song too. It's called On That Dream. So I want to play that one. I'm gonna pick that up. Big news. In the next 60 seconds. Another super trap song too. That I ain't played too many times, but he do be sliding. Other than that, I think I've got back and forth played a few times, got yacht, and I kept it smooth. That's 10 on that one, but that's the only one. That look clip, but you have to throw this man. But yeah, besides that, man, it was pretty chill for me. I think the news probably had me like a little more intrigued, like both world news and like music news, both of them are crazy funny. So I wanted to share actually that on the screen. That'll probably be the next thing I feel. But these niggas are going at it, man. But I'll be watching the Joe Budden podcast, right? And so Buddy, he was talking like a few weeks ago about Drake. This was before like he was like, man, he was like, what y'all doing? He was kind of messing around or whatever. He was like, man, what y'all doing is me and Drake. I showed it on my phone. He's like, what y'all don't know is me and Drake got the thing going with it. I'll be trolling bro on purpose. And so, you know what I'm saying? Or actually that was Charlamagne. My fault. But Charlamagne was like, yeah, I got a little thing where I'll be trolling him on purpose and I just got blowing. But Charlamagne and Drake had a little beef too, but I'm not here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about the one with him and Joe Budden. He tore Joe Budden up. So my fault, I misread that. But him and Joe Budden got into it because a few weeks ago he hopped on his podcast and he's basically like, I'm not rocking with this nigga Drake and how he been doing his music, how he been moving around with Yachty, and he just been kind of moving like he's too young. And realistically, I kind of agreed because I had said that already, but also I think I had touched on it like in one of my shows already. I think I had already like kind of spoke about it, but I feel like Yachty and Drake kind of have like the same approach to the music and like to like their marketing. So I feel like they were kind of bound to link up, and they kind of feed off each other in the sense of like they're stealing stuff from each other to like they like getting sauce from each other pretty much. And so like I mean I agree with it, but they just not the they don't they to me they don't have the right crowd of people around them for you to like for that to work out. Gotta be that kind of like sometimes people I don't know, you just don't feel some type of way, it might be too much. But I mean it is what it is. I respect both of their music and both produce music. But this little beef between them two is basically because I feel like Drake is getting too caught up in shit. Like, yeah, he does a lot of um, Instagram and TikTok and social media marketing. And it's like Drake is a little past that, and I do agree. But Drake's also somebody that's also like always done a new thing every year, a year and a half to reinvent itself, and like also stay relevant. And I feel like the last few things he did was like go dance hall, very international with his music. And so I feel like he didn't have like a lot of lanes to go as far as like, oh, now I'm going to be opera Drake or something like that. So I feel like it was only right that he found like a different avenue to like try to get his expressions off, which is really like like doing barrettes and shit like that probably wasn't what you expected somebody like over 35 to do. But this is actually Drake's response that I opened up first, and I don't want to read the response first because I want this to be in order. But he tore that nigga up. The response is actually what made me like interested in what they were saying because I was like, he going, he going for this nigga's neck. And so like yeah, after I seen that man, I had to tap in and see what they was arguing about. Let me get to it. I can show y'all this article real quick here. You will see what I'm talking about. Basically, Joe Budden, though, I summed up pretty much what he was saying. But on top of that, he just said like some real old head type. He was just like, I miss when you was rapping for the rappers and you did it for the culture and all of that. And honestly, I did agree. I just think it was his approach that like made Drake be like, ew. But Drake's also just like not the best person with like critiques. I feel like I've never seen him like take criticism and be like, hey, you know what? Appreciate that gangster. Like you real, like I probably should have did that. Rightfully so. Some people sometimes become a place. I think definitely he should have focused a little more on the music, but I always don't take my first listen as like a new album. Because I'll listen to something the first time. Like, this is that. And then I'll come back to it later. I feel where he was at actually was one of my favorites. So I stopped. But oh man. Hold on, this is the response. I think they have the initial. Either way. Basically Joe Budden said everything that I said right there. And so Drake's response was you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip because this is what actually pays you. For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You achieve careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write have 450 men showing up to your shows and dusty Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to new music 29 and pretend you are the goat. Please to any art, I could just hear that in his voice. I ain't gonna lie. Please to any artist that's doing what they feel is right. Don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is just a poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to. It's because you wasn't working. Because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generation to think that whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This man is projecting his own self hate and the fact that I did continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house and in the 973 and flies the first class on special occasions. Like, bro, that nigga said that in the girliest way he could, but he kind of came with that nigga's neck, man. I ain't gonna hold you. He pretty much just said I'm a rich nigga and I come from y'all read it, man. Y'all see it. But that shit would have had me pressed. Joe Budden be talking his shit though, so I'm sure he's somewhere probably laughing about that shit 2 years. But that shit was crazy to me, man. Some other shit I had seen was that boy Cuddy is going he's in my head right now. Cuddy is gonna drop a brand with Nego. This is really South African. Cuddy gonna drop a brand with Nego called Wizard Cowboy. Ike Mercedes gonna get the let me say probably not gonna rock that. Cuddy got some fire style, bro. You know, and Nego up there for Divine. So I could be talking on my neck. I could actually end up crazy pressure. But I just don't see it. I just don't. I don't. I don't see the colorway going. I don't see like their thing. I honestly don't even see them two like working together to make something like super fire. And I love both of these niggas. Like, I'm a super fan of both of their art and everything. So, I don't know. I like the little the little first tee they got coming out, made in Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? I like the little colorway and all of that. I like how it's looking to start off, but also something just tells me that it's gonna go left crazy. Yeah, like bro said right here, can't keep up with the sub brands. It is a lot of sub brands. I don't know. It's a lot of fluff, man. Getting away. Cuddy make good music. I don't really I don't see me rocking Merch because of Cuddy. I feel like he would have been better off doing the shoe collab way. That should have been fire. We would have got a few collabs on the kicks. Like I got a Cuddy Jordan 4 and drop type shit with also two Scott. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd have been not that deep. I'm not sure like that. That would better too. For his vibe, man, I don't know. This nigga Lil Wayne been at 56 Colorado games. They gave him a jersey and a 10-day contract. Nah, but he right here on my little and I can just see him at a lot of games. I think it's live that they can pull him up to the game, bring the players out and shit like that. He wanted to go with some shit. That ain't no crazy news, but that's some good ass news because we be beefing about fucking nothing. Besides that, man, I'm trying to get back into this last little piece I want to show y'all. I just chopped it up the other day, I guess, off my phone. But yeah, man. Lastly, that album was pretty good to me. I can't really say that I was absolutely crazy about it. I wasn't like head over heels. I don't think it was one of the greatest. I'm a big Drake fan. I fuck with the music. So as a person, I don't know, but this album was smooth. It was playable, I guess. He tried. I could see where he was going. I could see where he was reaching for. But I don't know. I just didn't ever feel it overall. Like, as much as I thought I would, I guess. Like, I don't want to say that because I feel like later I'd like to go back and be like, this was hard. But for right now, it's like a smooth 7 to me. Um, besides that, man, I think everything else is pretty cool. That the stuff I was talking about with Joe was actually right here.
I mentioned Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Sinet. That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, it is. It's not hate. It is. Go find some niggas your fucking age.
And he was talking about because he got hold on. He was talking about
all the older niggas. All the niggas. This kid. Keep you popping. All the older niggas streaming music and buying Joe. No. All that shit y'all saying for me applies to the field. I had long before called this nigga the golden child. Different set of rules apply. Correct. He's him. He is not one of them that y'all telling me about. Golden, you got the bone.
He started buzzing. But yeah, he pretty much kind of backtracked a little bit at the end right there. He was like, Drake is also above some of these rules, so I feel where he's going. I got both sides of the beef, so that's ultimately, I guess that's kind of why my mind went to the Charlamagne thing. Kind of say I probably feel like it was a fake ass speech in the first place. He really don't feel that way about it, and they just want to get some little pub going for the album. If they did a good job. Joe did a good job of selling it because I was so and then Drake kind of tore that boy up low key. So yeah, I feel like I don't know, some of the interview people be having like a little thing. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is with that. I don't know what they are with that. But in the past weeks, man, I don't think we've had any new interviewers here on the show beyond Black Mexico. So give me 2 seconds for that list for y'all. I know I've said it a few times here too, but if anybody needs an interview soon, I am going to be actively reaching out. So look for me in the DMs, man. I'm looking for a couple people to get on these next few weeks. Kind of make sure that y'all could get some club, bro. I don't want to always talk about mainstream artists on here and their music, but I don't want to just pick the homies. So if any of the homies is watching this and y'all got some other people on here, y'all shout them out, bring them boys through. And I mean, for everybody else, y'all stay watching, and I appreciate y'all for coming through and spreading the word and all of that, man. Let's get people in. Keep them installed and involved, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that I could actually be able to see some of y'all and see some differences beyond just the homies. I do want to make this to be able to help some other people out to also help myself, and then to be able to connect with y'all. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to chop it up with in the comments, or if y'all see me on any of the other socials, feel free to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? How like boy, be like, yo, like the last show. I listened to that song you mentioned on the playlist a few weeks ago or whatever, man. I'm pretty easy to talk to for the most part. Unless I'm maybe a little busy, I might, I don't know, not have to respond immediately. If we're talking like DMs, but besides that, y'all see me in person. I'm gonna chop it up with you instantly. So you know what I'm saying. Feel free to reach out if y'all see me. But mainly, man, in the last few weeks, it's with the same people. Like I said, Beyond Black Mexico. If y'all didn't check out his interview, it is on my YouTube as well as on the home base. YouTube also. I think it's like 40 minutes. His interview comes in about 10 minutes in. And y'all can check out all his updates. We hollered at him after the Boosie show when he pretty much had he had like a little opening for him, and they basically just asked him just how the show went and his preparations, some of his inspirations, some of the stuff that he was interested in beforehand with music, hometown stuff, if he planned on moving, favorite food, really the whole nine. So y'all check that out. Besides him, we had Big Bucks, and Big Bucks was pretty smooth. Pretty cool dude. Uh, so to touch back in last few weeks, we had Rapunzel again. Uh, she was from Richmond. She's at the Rapunzel on IG. She is on the Blessed by the Rap Game and the Home Base Radio Discovery playlist. Uh, and she was rocking pink in this drum. But that's Rapunzel. Mike Floss again is on here from Tennessee. He's on the Hip Hop Heads on Repeat and Home Base Discovery. Uh, Mike is also um, on here in all black. I think I say it every time that I talk about bro and I bring it up or we bring him up, but he got the ASAP Rocky look going. So his music is pretty vibey to kind of give you a good inclination of the kind of work he did. The next one is Malachi. Malachi on that sports hip hop, and then he's on the home base radio. Though it's from Southern Cali, and he had Malachi's life. Malachi is a cool dude. Again, I say the same thing about bro too. He looked like Kyle. Uh, Jasmine David from Miami. She on the Ladies of Hip Hop in the Discovery playlist, and then you can find her at the same thing on IG. Her full name is Jasmine David. And then lastly is Etta Barn from up over there from across the water. Etta was on the No Ordinary beat. And she had Etta Barn on the Glen. Next time I think I do this show, I'm gonna actually go to their grams instead of showing y'all the or with showing y'all the screenshots that they can kind of get a little bit more of the aesthetic. Maybe get a couple clips of their songs in too. But y'all kind of know what you're seeing with pictures and stuff every time. Um, but besides that, man, this week, the new music that I heard as far as locally, other than what I showed y'all, was my boy saying he dropped like Mud with the tape. I think maybe like 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But I think it was like a lean inspired tape as far as like the music goes. I don't know about the actual influence on it, but it was cool, pretty vibes, real aesthetic music that he usually kind of makes, but definitely more like experimental on the rapping. Usually, girl is kind of a good blend of like I would say like with rock and yeah. I really don't know how to categorize the other genre honestly because I don't listen to it enough. But it's like kind of like a pop rock type of thing, but not like the burgers and pop rock, more like alternative. So that's kind of like his little mix, in my opinion, of what it sounds like. But on this album in particular, he kind of did a little different sound. Um, there's a little more, like I said, uh, experiment inspired. You know, that's a little more vibey in terms of like how things mesh together. Not really. The storytelling was still there, but it was definitely more beautiful. So, um, yeah, man, shout out to bro. Y'all check that out. I think it's on SoundCloud and a few other distributors, but I don't think we dropped it. My bad too, y'all in the comments. I low key missed it. What it is, my fault, family. I'm gonna put the list up at the end, and at the end, I'm gonna throw that John up for you. I totally missed your comment, bro. I was trying to put up this list right fast. My fault, man. I seen it pop up, and I did not click over here in time enough to get that John done. That's on me, my bad. I'm gonna throw the list up. I'm gonna text it to you too, though, bro. You know, if I miss a chance to put you on songs. You always be putting me on the phone. My boy Hendon made half the list sometimes. I'll be riding with bro. He was helping me a few good songs. And that's way before I was even doing this. We just be putting we just let that relationship put each other on. But Here's everybody's photos too from the last few weeks. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go through it because it's doing a little slow. But y'all remember my girl Rapunzel out in VA, my boy Mike out in Tennessee, my boy Malachi out in Cali, Jazz out in Miami, and then Ed out in England. See the spell, there we go. So yeah, man, that's them. If you want to be featured on that little list, get you a little time on the film. Y'all know what to do. Hit me up. I'm waiting and willing. But yeah, besides that, y'all, for the music, my little bro Yoko got some new shit coming out soon. I talked about my music a lot, so I'm not gonna go there this time. But check out Yoko and definitely check out San Lo's new music. Yoko has got that Eternity and By Mirror in the City. He also got a little song called Unfinished. I won't run him this week, but y'all go and check out his SC or SoundCloud for all my niggas that ain't hit to the window this year. Uh, so I'm pumped off here. Come on. My fault, I'm a little technical, but this Yoko's little year. For everybody that can see that, y'all follow him, man. Go check out some of them songs I was putting y'all on. I'm gonna also throw that list up for y'all. And following that, we're gonna get up out of here. Let me check and see if I got any stragglers on here for y'all. I played dip chop in school 10 times. Sweet. I played a couple Playboy Cardi mixes too. I was on Playboy Cardi, he mixed up the Playboy Cardi song. Too glad. This is called Low Shimmy. This nigga was super killer. Not to stand up in this. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Juicy video where you talk about standing up business. But if you haven't, go peep that. Hey, come on, we ain't doing that back here. We're gonna have to move. And we're gonna have jumping behind the scratching. That's crazy. We have to move around. It's too crazy. But yeah, man. Besides that, my bad. I do that film. This past week, the music's been decent. I've been listening to shit like that though. I've really been letting the experiments go, letting the different projects go and all that. So it is what it is. Besides that, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. He's still hollering at y'all. It's a little early this week, but it be what it be. So I appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank y'all to you. I'm gonna do this list at the end. You